Hello, this is your paranormal archaeologist, Digital Archaeology, bringing you 10 more of the scariest encounters ever caught on camera. Let's have a look, shall we? In this first one, posted to the Paranormal Encounters section of Reddit, the OP states that this photo was taken nighttime, obviously. He was out by a lake testing out his new S23, so it is a couple years old. He states he was using the night vision mode and he has not done any editing to this photo. He says that he only has recently noticed that black shadow figure in the corner there. What do you make of that? As there is much speculation in the comments about whether or not this is photoshopped. The OP just didn't notice someone there. I mean, given it's late at night by a lake, as you can clearly tell, there's not much light. It would be pretty easy to miss someone else walking by, but what do you think? Is this a shadow person? The elusive cryptid foot? Or something else entirely? Let me know what you feel on this one in the comments and on to the next. In this next one, posted to the paranormal section of Reddit, this video was taken during a paranormal investigation where they seemingly captured something interesting. Let's have a look.
Built the house. I don't know how much you want me to get into.
That I'm okay with knowing everything. That's okay because I do different type of. I
Okay.
sense them in the house and
Mhm.
go to them, and it's okay.
Yeah. No, so I'm a member of the London Spiritualist Church,
Oh, okay,
and
yeah,
I've done some mediumship training and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and because I just am who I am,
yeah.
I've always felt them in here, right?
Right.
So, yeah. So Mary
just
Jane
don't-
is probably in here right now, going, "Get the fuck out of my kitchen."
So is that the woman in black? Because
What do you make of that one? As you can clearly see something standing behind that doorway as they mention Mary Jane, the woman in black. You can definitely see a distinctive face, or at least half of a face. Reckon that's a pretty good capture. Do you think this is something paranormal or something else going on that we just don't know about? Maybe an elaborate hoax. Who's to say? But as I said, they've definitely made notice of a particular name. So there's definitely something going on. Let me know how you feel on this one in the comments and to the next. This next one originally posted to TikTok by the user the certified Geo. He says that he went to an abandoned farmhouse, went inside and explored it, and as he was leaving, he seemingly recorded this. Let's have a look.
Yo, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Yo, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What?
So what do you make of that? Seemingly, because clearly he obviously wasn't alone, as there's clearly someone standing in that window. It's pretty creepy, and scary to say the least. I know I would be scared. Do we think it's something paranormal or something much more sinister and he wasn't actually alone in the farmhouse and this person or individual knew that they were there, knew that he was there the entire time? Let me know what you think of this in the comments and on to the next. In this next one, posted to the ghost section of Reddit, the OP claims while they were sleeping to have heard what sounds like a groan. Let's have a look. And I should say, listen. You can definitely hear what sounds like two groans, one very mild and then one a little louder, which is obviously what roused the OP. What do you make of that? Do you hear those groans? Do you think it's something explainable? Maybe some sort of animal, or is it truly something paranormal? Let me know what you think of this one in the comments, and on to the next. In this next one, posted to the Paranormal Encounters section of Reddit, the OP posted this photo because he thought he had seen a shadow person in his house. He stated it was late at night and that he was all alone. As you can see there are two what appear to be eyes and maybe a head. Someone else, because the OP deleted his original post, which is unfortunate. But then someone else, as I said, has gone and actually had a look. This is their outline as they think you can kind of see a head and a jawline. Mind you, I'm not really convinced on this one. I think, yeah, that doesn't really show me anything. I mean, look, this one, you can definitely see the outline of the head there. Do we think this is the appearance of the elusive shadow person in this OP's house? Or do we think it's something else? As in the comments are speculating it is simply cats or maybe a raccoon or something. But let me know what you think of this in the comments. In this next one, posted to the paranormal section of Reddit, the OP states that this was an investigation a friend of his asked him to come along on, as they'd been experiencing things in what he called the Kershaw house. If someone knows of it, maybe they can shed some light on that. But he said he's been in paranormal investigator for about 7 years, has done asylums, spooky places, all of that sort of thing. And he says what he experienced this night absolutely terrified him. Let's have a look, shall we?
What the was that? What the fuck is that?
Sound like a door shut?
The doors are shut. That actually scared me a little bit.
Right?
I'm not even gonna lie. That was loud.
Yeah, it was.
Were you recording?
I didn't catch that.
Are you actually shaking?
A little bit.
Oh, yeah!
Ooh, that was something else. That was loud.
That was loud. That was unmistakable. That was not. That was not the house settling. Right? That was way too loud and out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like the house. Okay, I'm scared. I'm actually scared. Can you go out and check? I'm afraid it's a person. Oh my god. I'm gonna go.
Come on.
Oh my god. What? Don't do that. Don't do that.
You're good.
Bro, what the? Okay, that was. Please, I'm scared. What the?
Yeah, come on, we should get the shit. Let's grab the shit, let's go.
Are you?
Yeah, no, I'm not. Let's go. Okay. Why do you leave your shit here and just come back for it in the morning when you come to work?
Oh my god.
So what do you make of that, as they were clearly experiencing something? Loud knocks, bangs, doors shutting. It's definitely something creepy, to say the least. I think this is one investigation they won't soon forget. What do you think? I think this left them shaken, not stirred. Let me know how you felt of this one in the comments, as it is definitely creepy. And on to the next one. This next one posted to the ghost section of Reddit. The OP states he was given this footage by a friend of his. He says that what exactly occurs is, which you will see in a moment, a gate swings open and a cat runs off. The problem is, the OP states, is that he was told by his friend this gate is a very hard and heavy gate to open. Let's have a look. Exactly do you make of that? As you can clearly see that gate swing open by itself. It's also not windy, which, you'd be able to see given the basketball hoop that's there. Especially if it's heavy, wind isn't going to be moving that. So do you think that's something paranormal or something else entirely? Let me know how you feel about this one in the comments, and what's the next. In this next one, posted to the Bigfoot section of Reddit, the OP states that this is the elusive Georgia. So, from what I could gather from the comments, this is all part of a video that someone shot. The OP believes that this is Dogman. I couldn't ascertain whether or not it was the OP that shot the video, but from what it looks like, someone has seen the video. And in the video itself, it seems like someone has a 10-second head start on whatever this creature is. And it's they also state that the OP, or the person filming the video, was way too calm while they were filming it, considering they were being chased by this, whatever it is. One person thought it was maybe a bear, but someone said no, it's way too big and broad to be a bear. As you can see, it's definitely huge. Is this an elusive cryptid, Bigfoots, or Dogman, or something else entirely? As some have suspected, it's simply just a man in a costume, and the whole thing is a hoax. What do you think? Let me know how you feel about this one in the comments, and on to the next. In this next one, posted to the paranormal section of Reddit, the OP states he was given this video. It's of a dentist's office late at night when no one is around. He states the building is an old 1930s building when this camera was seemingly set off when no one should have been there. Let's look. Do you make of that? As the OP believes it's something paranormal. However, there is rightly so, plenty of speculation in the comments about this one. People think that it's simply someone who was there, that the person sending the video to the OP just wasn't aware of, maybe a cleaning lady. The OP did state that the person appeared to be wearing, I guess, period era clothes from the 1930s, but then again, it's not to say that people don't dress like that today. What do you think? As there are other things I think that they debunk this simply as pareidolia is the sound of keys, the fact that the apparition or person gave a shadow, but then again, apparitions do tend to give shadows, so I think there's too many things either way to say it's either simply pareidolia or true apparitional. Sure, let me know how you feel this one in the comments, and on to the next. In this last one, posted to the high strangeness section of Reddit, the OP states he was shown this video by a friend of his who saw it a few years ago while in Sicily. They think what they're seeing, or at least what the OP thinks, is it's maybe a person. Then he thinks because of how the person looks, maybe it's not a person. Let's have a look. Do you make of that? The OP thinks what he's looking at here is maybe some spines, and while people in the comments have speculated that it may be someone using an underwater, I guess, trike maybe, or something to propel them along, the OP is just not sure at all. But let me know what you think. Is this simply someone who's diving late at night, or is this something else entirely? Until next time, digital archaeology. For more spooky videos, watch this next video.